Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves look for their 7th straight victory next. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis. And no one will track it down. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. One out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot. Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Rojas ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. So striding forward now, Johan Camargo. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Sierra. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Curtis Granderson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The catcher.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out toward left. Granderson is under it. He's got it one away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. One out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Granderson going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Julio Teheran.
Julio.
He swings and grounds it to short. Rojas has it, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Sierra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Ready now, Gabby Guerrero. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Magneuris Sierra.
Number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Sierra.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases.
Batting 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Acuna coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna's there for it, and the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can. Moving.
Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Granderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
This is in the air to left field. Granderson is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. Now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Inciarte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Inciarte on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's a high pop-up. Camargo is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 5 to 1. Striding in, Tyler Flowers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to play way too often.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Teheran, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Granderson is under it. 1 out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Atlanta.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead this one, though, 5 to 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Up next for Miami, Gabby Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gabby Guerrero becomes the 2nd out here in inning number 5. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. Last half of Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Junior.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way down the third baseline. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Zips it to Castro for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Johan.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Acuna, runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Acuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. JT Riddle will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
For Miami, number 10, JT Riddle.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
0-2 once more. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami. The lead remains 5. It's 6. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a hard liner. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The pitcher, number 49.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Teheran, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Inciarte now for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. And that's in there, base hit. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint here, where you get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Randerson.
Now here it comes. Pitch popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game,
Now
and it's a
batting,
good one.
the
Puts a
first
good swing on this thing,
Neil
and it goes for a double.
Walker.
We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here's Neil Walker. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now
So
batting,
striding in,
number
Gabby
65.
Guerrero, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up.
Donaldson.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others,
Now
but the
batting,
best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero is over to his right as he puts this one away. Two
Now
down.
batting, second baseman. Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Guerrero has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Ready for another shot now. Magneuris Sierra. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. John Birdie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
John Birdie.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Starlin Castro, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Austin Bryce enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 37.
Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping up now, Julio Teheran. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1, here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, number 11. Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Guerrero giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Guerrero is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Braves will... Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Acuna coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Curtis Granderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rojas, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to...
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Atlanta Braves get the win on the heels of 4.